What's up guys, it's Light Spiral here with the Hall of Dark B7 Farmable team video. For those of you who haven't seen any of the Farmable team videos before, what I'm going to go over in this video is all 5 of the units, how to get them, what their purpose is in the team, as well as possible replacements for them in case you are looking for a different replacement or you just have a different replacement already built. And so I'll start to get into that now. The first unit I have is Susanoo, the Water Magic Knight. It's a natural 4-star that you can get from the Fusion Hexagram. The next unit is Bernard, the Wind Griffin. It's a natural 3-star that you can get from Timor Desert on any level and any difficulty. The next unit is Konamiya, the Water Garuda. It's a natural 2-star, and every natural 2-star in the game is obtainable from Unknown Scrolls, the Magic Shop, Social Summons, or a scenario slash a secret dungeon. So you can get Konamiya from one of those following things. The next unit is Shannon the Wind Pixie, which is also a natural 2-star, so the same way to get Shannon is how you get Kona, or I kind of worded that weird, but you guys get the point. They're both natural 2s, they're both easy to get. The next and last unit is Amon, or Amen, or I don't know how to pronounce it, the Light Bearman. It's a natural 3-star that has a secret dungeon on Light Day, so look out for it if you don't have it already. So now I'll start getting into the purpose in the team and some replacements for them. Susanoo is in here for one reason only, and that is to deal damage. So replacements for Susanoo is literally any damage deal you have of any element can you use to replace Susanoo. I just use Susanoo because I have him, and yeah, that's basically it, and he's farmable. Bernard, the Wind Griffin, is in here really for one reason. And that is he gives your team a turn advantage. So any person that gives your team a AoE speed buff or consistent attack gauge increase, so like Verd would work here, or Verdaheel, the fire vampire. So yeah, and then he has his second skill, which does do the attack debuff, but you're not going to really need the attack debuff to survive in this dungeon. Of course it is going to be helpful, but it's not absolutely necessary. It also provides a defense break, which once again it's not necessary, but it is helpful to make it go faster. But replacement for Bernard is anyone with a full team speed buff or anyone that can consistently boost your attack gauge. Konamiya, the Water Garuda, is in here just for one reason, but it is a pretty important reason, and that is to cleanse the dots off you. The right and left towers and the boss do AoE dots every time they attack, so you need something to cleanse that off. Kona does an AoE cleanse, and it'll cleanse no matter how many dots you have on you. It'll cleanse all of those dots. So replacements for Kona is any AoE cleanser, preferably someone who cleanses unlimited buffs. Like if it only cleanses one debuff at a time, it might not actually work. It's going to need to be at least 2 or 3 debuffs or more every time. So that's why Kona's in the teams. Like I said, replacements, full team cleansers that do more than one cleanse. The next unit here is Shannon, the Wind Pixie. She is in here for a wide variety of reasons. In this particular dungeon, I actually don't recommend that you try and replace her, but if you are completely insistent on replacing her, then I don't know what you should use to replace her. The reason she's in here is the speed debuff is helpful to make it so the 2 towers don't go, so the dots aren't on you, so that you have more time to use skills other than your cleanse. And then she's also in here for her third skill. The attack buff helps your damage dealer kill quicker, and the defense buff helps your team stay alive, since we're not going to be completely reliant on the attack break or debuff landing on the boss from Bernard, so you are going to be wanting a defense buff. And so replacements for Shannon, I guess if you really do want to replace Shannon, an AoE defense buffer would be helpful, or even better, an AoE defense buffer and an attack buffer, but I do recommend you just use Shannon in this dungeon. The last unit here is Amon, the Light Bearman. He's in here for one reason only, and that is to heal. Replacements for him is any full team healer that you have or that you think is better than Amon, or whatever it may be. Amon is not by any means the best healer in the game, but he does do the job just fine for this dungeon. So that's really it for this dungeon though. Be sure to tell me in the comments if there's any other dungeons you're having trouble clearing, and I'll try and make a video on it as soon as possible. And before you do ask what if I have already made it, you can kind of look up on my channel. I've made a video for a ton of the dungeons now, not all of them, but a lot of them. And so I have my phone locked right there. And then so yeah, like I said, I made videos for a ton, but tell me in the comments if there's any other dungeons you want me to make a video of, or if there's any like non-farmable unit that you want me to make a farmable team of, like plus that unfarmable unit, or whatever. If you want me to remake a video because it wasn't a good team, that's fine. But that's all I have for today though, guys. So may the best year today's be the worst year tomorrow's.